All right. Hi, this is Ben. I'm the Director of Community Engagement at Helping Services, and this is our first, episode or video of our staff interviews of getting to know us. Today I'm joined by Carson, who serves as our Executive Director, and as always, about all of our programs, you're welcome to visit our website at helpingservices.org, but we just wanted to kick this off with Carson, just getting to know him a little bit. So Carson, if you just would start with explaining a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, thanks, Ben. Yeah, my name's Carson Eggland, pronouns he, him, and his. I currently serve as the Executive Director at Helping Services. A little bit about myself. So I grew up in Iowa, so I'm an Iowa native. I grew up in a little town of Pella, south of Des Moines. I went to school at the University of Iowa. I took a little detour from my original plan of becoming an eye doctor. That didn't last very long. My time at Iowa was great. I stumbled upon a really neat volunteer opportunity through the Ronald McDonald House. And so that was, I guess, the first time that I had sort of experienced what a nonprofit is and what it was like to be around a nonprofit. So I volunteered there for a couple years. Then I worked there out of college, my first full-time job, I guess. Worked there for a lot of years, and really found myself drawn to the small to mid-sized nonprofit organization, which is how I found Helping Services for Youth and Families. I was really looking to find an organization that did a lot of things, benefited a lot of people and families. The cause, the mission really drew me to the job, and so I was fortunate enough to be able to become the executive director about 5 years ago. Plus, my wife and I love the location. We love Northeast Iowa. Mm-hmm. That's just a really great place to live.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. Yeah, no, this is a beautiful part of the state. Yeah. Could you talk a little bit about your role as the executive director and kind of what you do in a nutshell?
Yeah, so really overall my job, I guess, is to provide general oversight and management of the organization. There's a lot that goes into that, but that's a good way to, I guess, explain it to anyone. I also have the pleasure of working with our board of directors. Our board of directors is an all volunteer run group of folks who live throughout the counties we serve. And they also provide some additional oversight and fiscal oversight of the organization. So I have a great relationship with the board, and they meet 10 times a year. And so really between the board and myself, we do the best job we can to provide general management oversight of Helping Services.
Yeah. Well, and if someone's interested in the board or interested in like how does someone come and get involved in it, how would someone do that?
Yeah, so the board of directors can have up to 10 people at a time serving. Right now, the board is currently full. If you are interested in becoming a board member at some point, I think the best thing to do would just be to reach out to either me or Ben. And we can chat with you a little bit about what it means to be a board member, kind of how it works, what the criteria is, what the responsibilities are, and just take it from there. It's a really neat opportunity to serve.
Great. Well, it just kind of, I think is obviously day in and day out, it's a little bit different work every day, but what's one thing you'd want someone to know about the work that you do, either as the executive director or as Helping Services as an organization?
Yeah, I think just as an organization, the work is challenging. It's not easy work. Whether it is working with victims of domestic violence, whether it is working in the home with new parents and little ones in the home, whether it's matching volunteers to help with our mentoring program, providing resources and education around substance abuse. I mean, all these topics are they're challenging work, and so I think what I'd like people to know is that. It's rewarding work, but it's also challenging work. So whatever you can do to support that work means a lot, whether that is giving financially, whether that's giving your time, or whether it's just simply passing along our information to someone who you think might need our resources. It all means a lot, and it all makes a difference.
Wonderful, wonderful. Well, you talked a little bit about the challenging nature of the work that we do at Helping Services, but I don't know if you'd be willing to share a success story that you've seen like the past few months to highlight.
Yeah, I mean, obviously the biggest challenge right now is what everyone's facing is the COVID pandemic, and so I think that we're not immune to that in terms of how we're reacting. And so I think a big success that we've had is that we continue to be there. We're still here. We're still available for folks. And that might not seem like a huge success, but it really is, because it's very difficult to continue doing things remotely. But we're figuring it out. And I'm very proud of our team for improvising, being flexible, all while still keeping families and youth in the front of our minds.
Wonderful, wonderful. Well, I just wanted to kind of switch it to something a little bit more fun now, is if you kind of share a little something that people don't know about you, if it's a special skill or talent or a hobby
Sure.
that you have.
Yeah, boy, I guess, well, I think I've run 9 or 10 marathons. So I enjoy running. It's something that I find to be a nice stress reliever. It's also nice, it's a nice mental break. It's a nice physical activity. And I also like to run with my wife and our little one and our dog. So it's a nice hobby that I've had ever since I can remember. So the next race I have on my schedule tentatively is a 50-mile trail race this fall. I've never done that distance, so wish me luck, but that's the plan right now.
Well, wonderful, wonderful. Well, hope it happens, and best of luck with that. And it's a good hobby to have. So, well, awesome. Well, we like to keep these interviews kind of short and to the point. So I just Carson, thanks for joining us on this first episode, I guess, or first conversation. And then, like I said in the beginning, for all information about our programs, please visit our website at helpingservices.org, or you can shoot us an email or info@helpingservices.org. And we'd love to chat with you. So thanks so much.
Thanks, Ben.